Howdy folks, Glenn here. I'm back with the subscription boxes, and today I'm going to go over September's Loot Crate. I know it seems like I'm late to the party with Loot Crate this month, but I wanted to let everybody else get their unboxings out of the way because it seems like everyone was doing Loot Crate at the same time, all within the same couple of days. I saw dozens of Loot Crate unboxings, so I wanted to wait on Loot Crate a little bit, get some other stuff done. So now we're going to dive into it. Cool thing about Loot Crate this month is I also got the Level Up add-ons to the Loot Crate. So I got the shirt add-on and I got the socks. So we're going to go over those as well. So this month's Loot Crate theme is Summon. Very interesting theme. I like when boxes are coming up with these themes that are a little broader. Gives them a little more range of items to be able to include rather than your black and white, Marvel or good, evil, heroes, villains, that kind of thing. Warriors, combat, those themes are almost too general. Summon gives you an idea of what kind of things could be in there, but it gives them a lot of flexibility as far as the items to include. So without further ado, let's check it out. Alright, the first item we've got is a Pokemon Laplander Hat. This is actually, I'm not much for Pokemon, and I'm not much for these hats either, but this is actually very cool. It's high quality, licensed of course, and you know what? It's really soft and really made well. So, got your Pikachu Laplander Hat with Pokeballs on the end as well. So actually pretty good item. I like this one for what it is. Okay, next we've got a figure from Kid Robot, and this is the Homer Simpson Buddha figure, and it's the gold version. There's a full color version as well. I think this one was an exclusive with one of the toy companies. I think it might have been Fugitive. But this figure actually came out as an exclusive quite a while ago, so it's neat to see it in a box because I've wanted this one for a while. Chinese food box look, and the figure, that Homer Buddha figure. Actually, I've wanted this for a while, so this'll definitely go with my my miscellaneous figures in that area of my collection. But very cool to get this because I wanted it back in the day. Alright, we've got a supernatural item, and it's a little die-cast car. It's their 67 Impala from the show. It's got a Loot Crate exclusive sticker on there. Pretty cool. I never watched Supernatural, not one of my shows. So when we get these kind of things in the boxes, doesn't throw me that much as far as a fan goes. But this is a nice little die-cast car, and definitely fits the theme and fits the fandom right now. So that's actually pretty good, and it's a different item. You don't see these kind of die-cast models, die-cast cars in these boxes too often. Alright, this month we've got a couple items from Blizzard, which actually makes me very happy because you don't see a whole lot of World of Warcraft items or things like that in boxes, even in fantasy-themed boxes, which I always thought was kind of weird since, World of Warcraft, especially in Blizzard, is such a big part of that world right now. It has been for the last, 10, 12 years. So it's good to see some Blizzard items. Now, ironically, there's neither one of these are World of Warcraft items, although actually one is a World of Warcraft item. I just don't think of it that way anymore. But we've got a Hearthstone stress ball. And of course Hearthstone originated in World of Warcraft, so I'll let them have this for a World of Warcraft item, even though you could say it's a Hearthstone item as well. But this is the classic World of Warcraft Hearthstone, and it's just a stress ball. You know what? We've been getting a lot of stress balls lately. I'm not sure what that's all about. I swear that these boxes are really paying a lot of attention to each other, and that's why we're coming up with a lot of similar items in boxes all within the same 1 or 2 month period. But a lot of stress balls lately. We got the Sonic one recently. We've gotten the Dragon Ball Z stress ball, all within the same little amount of time. So you can really only need so many stress balls. But this one at least is a cool one. It won't stand up, which is kind of a bummer. I wouldn't be able to kind of set it on a shelf like I can the other ones. But nothing wrong with it. It's actually pretty good. It's good to see a Blizzard item in there, even though technically this is a Hearthstone one, and so is the next one. All right, we've got a pretty cool Hearthstone coin. The coin actually comes out of the little card, but this was previously one of the BlizzCon exclusive items from last year. I'm super excited because I'm going to BlizzCon this year, finally, after a 1-year absence. I didn't get to go last year because I didn't get the tickets, but I'm going this year, and I plan on doing some broadcasting from there, and there'll be a lot of cool stuff going on at BlizzCon this year that I'll be making for the channel, so stay tuned for that in November. So this is a nice cardboard card for Hearthstone. Got the coin in the middle of it, and then it talks about Hearthstone on the back because it's got a scratch-off code for a free pack of Hearthstone cards. I've just been recently getting back into playing Hearthstone, so getting a free pack of cards is always good. Super fun game. Definitely go to playhearthstone.com and check it out if you haven't already. If you're into card games, Magic the Gathering, things like that. This is actually a really fun game to play. It's super easy to play, but it's hard to master, which is what you want a game to be. But as far as the coin goes, it just pops out and reveals your coin, and it's a 1. It's a 1 coin. And what's cool is once you take the coin out, it still is a kind of a cool card. It's got the Hearthstone symbol in the middle. And you can always put the coin back. Yeah, just like that. All right. Last item we're going to talk about is, for the box anyway, is Loot Crate's Master Summoner free mobile game. Now when I first saw this, I thought, oh great. Now Loot Crate's getting into the biz of promoting free games in their boxes. Games that no one would ever play, etc., etc. But then I looked at it, and it's actually Loot Crate's game. It's developed at Loot Crate. It's just a little mobile game. It's kind of an augmented reality game. I haven't downloaded it yet, but I've seen videos of it, and it interacts with the box. So, as you know, Loot Crate boxes, there's always something to build out of them. So, you've got the box, and this one you basically, when you build the box, you're basically turning it inside out and creating a new box, kind of inside out from the box that it comes in, and then using that with the mobile game app to play. The cool thing about this game too is it's not all about the box and augmented reality that way, but it does other things as well. So it's Loot Crate's game. They're not promoting another game and trying to pass it off as some sort of big value to you for you to go to Steam and get a free nothing game. So at least this is unique in that it's Loot Crate's game, and it interacts with their box, and they've actually put some work into doing this for their Loot Crate. So I'm actually kind of intrigued by this. Again, it's a simple little game called Master Summoner that they came up with, but it's different and it's cool, and you don't really see any of the other boxes doing this kind of exclusive work themselves. All right, we've got the pin. So September 2015 summon, and it's basically got the Loot Crate symbol in there with the box art, that kind of thing for summon. And last but not least, or last and might be least, is the book. Loot Crate's book's always cool. I like the cover art. That's actually really neat for summoning all these characters out of the ground. Pretty cool book. In the back of it, it's got a little mini card game. You take the cards out, and it's kind of like rock, paper, scissors, or actually more specifically, kind of a five-way rock, paper, scissors, where these cards beat two other cards but get beaten by two other cards as well. And a little mini game in there. So there, Loot Crate does a lot to include as many little mini things in their boxes as they can. The boxes always have some sort of purpose other than being a box. Little card game in the book. Little things like that that kind of separate Loot Crate, make it different than the other boxes. As for the box itself, I'm going to give this box a B. Just because they need to get back to things like shirts. This is the third month without a shirt, and what bothers me about that is they've got their level up service now, where you get an extra shirt and or socks and or some sort of other wearable or accessory. Well, it feels like that they're offloading the shirt that you would normally get in the Loot Crate box to have you pay extra for it by doing the level up. And that doesn't sit too well with me. So I'm hearing that the next box is going to have a shirt in it. So we'll see about that, but it kind of worries me that direction they're going, as far as instead of just having a box, they're having a box plus upgrades that would normally be in the box. I don't want to see them going that way, because that would be a pretty power move as far as money goes. So B for this box. Nothing wrong with it. I liked most of the items. And I love that Homer figure. The hat will be good for somebody. Not really my cup of tea, but and it's great to see some Blizzard items in there. That free pack of cards right there is something that I'm going to use right away. So definite B, and pretty good box for Loot Crate. Not their best, but not a down box like we normally get. All right, let's talk about the level up add-ons. Alright, I got two of the 3 add-ons this month for Loot Crate. I got the shirt, which is technically the wearables add-on. It could be a t-shirt, sometimes it could be a hoodie, or it could be a long sleeve shirt, or something like that. So I got the shirt, which in this case is a long sleeve shirt. And it's a Dragon Ball Z shirt. Again, not really my area of fandom. I'm not big on Dragon Ball Z, but it's interesting to see it as a long sleeve shirt, especially coming out of the summer. So even if I were to wear it, I probably wouldn't be wearing it for a while, because it's still pretty hot here anyway. So it's got Dragon Ball Z labeling on the collar. It's actually a nice shirt. I like the design, even if I don't understand it. And the shirt quality is really nice. Really nice, soft, not too heavy but not too thin shirt. It feels like something that I bought in a store somewhere. So, cool shirt, even though it's not really my fandom, but definitely nice quality. Alright, the sock add-on, I got that as well, the level up socks. 2 pairs of socks. First one is Pokemon socks. So all of the, a bunch of the Pokemon characters on it. Cool looking socks. They definitely match the theme, and they match the Laplander hat, right? So these socks are pretty cool. Again, I'm not much into Pokemon, but these socks aren't bad. They're pretty cool. I like socks that you can tell what they are. If you're going to get crazy, kooky character socks, I like being able to tell what they are right away when I look at them. That's why I like my Flash socks so much, because they're very obvious. They're not too dark, they're bright, and they definitely grab your attention. And secondly, we've got Doctor Strange socks. These are a little more my speed, a little more my style. Dig the Doctor Strange there. And it's the comic Doctor Strange. Got the nice Eye of Agamotto in there on the socks. These are actually pretty cool. And again, these are, both sets of socks are promoted as Loot Crate exclusives. I don't know how exclusive they are. They're from Marvel, but I'm not sure how exclusive they are, other than Loot Crate's the only box you'll find them in, so I guess you could call them exclusive. But again, these two add-ons give you some wearables, give you some clothing. So again, these two add-ons get you some extra clothing for a little bit of a bump in price. I'm not sure I'm going to keep doing that. I'd rather see Loot Crate actually continue to put shirts in their boxes, and again, they should have a shirt in the next box, which is coming up, and it's the time theme. So we'll see how that goes. So that's about it. B for this box. As far as that add-ons go, whether you should get them or not, it's kind of up to you. In your preference, I guess everything would be that way. But as far as for me, I like the socks. I don't know about an extra shirt, except for the fact that the shirt's only $10. So adding on the shirt to the Loot Crate is actually a pretty good deal for what you get. You know, if I were to go into a store and try to get that shirt, it'd probably be $20. So again, pretty good deal. So I don't know if I'm going to do it again. I get enough shirts and boxes to really kind of feed my shirt hunger for the most part. So I'm not sure I would keep doing that. But as far as value goes, as far as the deal, it's actually pretty good. All right, that's about it for today. Next video, we're going to talk about and induct our next Hall of Famer and do some other fun stuff. So, as always, check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.